Hello and welcome to today's video. Today's video is a bit of a continuation from one I posted earlier in the past week. I recently posted a if I can only keep 10 eyeshadow palettes video, and I kind of tweaked that idea just a little bit because I was so indecisive. I couldn't make my mind up what 10 eyeshadow palettes like really rounded out a collection. Instead, I kind of told myself if I had to leave my house right now, what 10 eyeshadow palettes would I grab? And today I figured I would kind of do a continuation of that in terms of if I had to leave the house right now, what one item from every makeup category would I bring with me? So why don't we go ahead and get into it. Alright, as we get started, I do plan on going by category of makeup. So first off, we'll start with primers. I have two out here, but only because I'm gonna talk too much. So in my head, I was really trying to decide between this Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I can never say that all together on video at least. And then I have the Stila One Step. This is the kitten version that has like that little bit of shimmer in it. I love both of these primers, and it came down to it today. I decided I was going to pick the Stila, surprisingly. I feel like this might be one of my favorite primers, if not my favorite primer, I don't know. But then this guy I think offers a little bit more. They both hydrate, but this one gives a little bit of glow. So ultimately I was like, you know what, I'm going to go with the glow. So that was a long way of telling you this guy here would be the one I would pick. So after primer, I definitely know my picks for foundation and concealer. My It Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer is my favorite. I've tried several of these different formulas. The CC Cream, the Illuminating CC Cream. This one is my favorite. And then this guy here, the Tarte Shape Tape, definitely my go-to concealer. I prefer something more high coverage. And then I did grab a color corrector. I haven't tried a ton of them in the past, but maybe like a handful, 2 or 3. And this one out of those probably 3 that I've tried, while Dirty is probably the better one that I've tried so far, even though I don't think it's perfect. But in my collection right now, it is the one that I would choose to bring. And just in case you're wondering, that's kind of what it looks like. Then for powder, sorry if everything changed. I realized I forgot it, so I had to run and go get it. This is the Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. The best probably powder I've ever tried in general, and it happens to be from the drugstore. Then for bronzer, I went ahead and picked 2 of them out, but hear me out. One's a cream bronzer, one's a powder bronzer. If I had to choose between the 2, I would pick my powder bronzer, but this guy has become a fast favorite as of late. This is the Soul Body Bronzing Balm, and it's from ColourPop. I really like this product. And this is definitely one, if I was allowed to bring a cream and a powder bronzer, I would bring both. But if I was only allowed to bring the powder or one bronzer, I would bring my powder bronzer. And that is my favorite one from Marc Jacobs. This is in the shade Tantric. I'm so bummed that they ended up discontinuing this product or this whole like makeup range. I really was impressed with this. I really liked their eyeshadow formula, and so it was a bummer to see them go out the way they did, but this one would definitely be the one I would grab. Now for blush, I kind of did the same thing. I have my 2 picks, one being a cream product. This is the MAC Glow Play Blush in So Natural. This is new also to me, and it is a definite fast favorite. I love this shade. I love this formula. It's stunning. Now if I had to choose between these 2, this one has been a long time favorite. If you've seen me talk about favorites in the past, you've definitely seen this palette before. This is the Laura Geller Hollywood Blushing Baked Blush Trio. It's got more of a like pinky bronze, a bronzy bronze, and then like a corally bronze. And I feel like I would just choose this one, not because, well, I do love the formula. It's honestly a toss-up between which formula I probably like better at this point. But this one just gives me a little bit more versatility, so I would choose this guy. For highlight, I went ahead and chose one single highlighter. This guy I felt like is the most universal. I can wear it with cool tone looks, I can wear it with warm tone looks. This is the Laura Mercier Highlight in 01. I'm wearing it today. It's just a nice, neutral, really pretty, not too intense. Something I could literally wear every day. So that is the one I chose. And then I have a handful of products for you left to talk about. I don't know if I've found my perfect brow look, but I'm kind of liking the brows that I've been doing lately since I finished working on a brow pencil from Benefit that I didn't love. It was a little too like dark and a little too thick. But recently I've been enjoying this brow look, and this is coming from Milani. This is the Milani Weekend Brow. It's got one of those like flicks, like it's a wet formula. What am I saying? It's a liquid kind of thing. Looks almost like an eyeliner pen, except for it's lighter. It goes in your brows, and then you can comb it out if you get a little bit too intense with it. It does blend out pretty well. And then this guy here, the e.l.f. Brow Lift, I've been really enjoying this too. Just a little setting gel for your eyebrows. Those I would definitely grab. I did not pull out mascara because honestly I don't love the two that I'm currently working on. I'm almost finished with them and I have no idea which one I would open up to replace with, so I don't have those, but I do have my handful of lip products that I would bring. I chose a lip liner, a lip balm, a lip gloss, and then a lipstick. So for lipstick, I have the lip liner in 01 from KKW Beauty. Honestly, it was between this one or I think the shade 2, but I went with the one that's slightly more nude. I really like this formula of lip liner from KKW, so this guy would definitely be one I would grab. Then I have the Glow Paradise Nude Heaven shade from L'Oreal, and I'm also wearing this today. Just a nice solid shade, very neutral, could go with pretty much any look that I wanted to do. And then I did grab Buxom Dolly, which is a little bit more cool tone, so if I wanted to bring something a little bit less, you know, if I wanted to wear something a little bit more cool tone, I have that option, even though I'm realizing that the eyeshadow palette that I have is pretty much all warm tone, so me prepping to bring cool tones really doesn't matter. I did pick one red lip to bring in terms of like a solid lipstick formula. This is my favorite red lipstick that I own. I don't think they make the shade anymore from Essence, but it's a darn really beautiful, nice formula. Like, it's just a good lip product. This is the Kiss Me If You Can in the matte formula in 006 is what it is. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if they make that anymore, but if they do, I definitely suggest that. And then the last thing, I know I just posted the whole 10 palettes thing and it would kill me to only bring one eyeshadow palette, but I think the gold palette from Natasha Denona would win out. Not because of the versatility of it, obviously it's more of a warm tone palette, but the fact that it's a darn good eyeshadow palette mixed with the fact that it is sentimental to me, that's probably why I just decided I don't think I could live without this palette. It was an anniversary gift from my husband, and I just, yeah, this is the one that if I had to choose, it would be this guy to come with me. So make sure you say hello in the comments. That's it for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.